So good day and welcome to my video presentation for hands-on activity number 2. So solving real-world problems using logic gates. So I'm gonna proceed now. So capture the problem, zoom into the actual problem. So the existing problem I selected is that there are streetlights in some streets of our barangay which are not functioning. So streetlights have provided a wide range of uses such as illumination at night, security, so it reduces crimes and reduces accidents because of good vision at night. It is not a common thing for streetlights to not operate, but if left at such state for a long period of time, may bring harm to the community and to the people around it. So that is why the problem exists, because the streetlight is not working. So this is our street. As you can see, this is streetlights located here. So this is what it looks like during the day. So I'm gonna compare it and what it looks like during the night. So as you can see, the lights are turned off. So I can assume that our street has poor visibility at night. So it makes people less safe, especially for women, for children. It may lead to accidents because of poor vision. So that is the existing problem. So another one I captured is this is on another street. It's not ours, but it is on a part of our barangay, two blocks away from our street. So this whole street right there is very dim. I just enhanced it using my camera. So the whole street is really have poor vision at night time. So I think it has been reported already, but there are no actions from the LGU as of this moment. So this is the map of the affected areas. So our barangay, Torreblanca Dumitrit, it is consist of here, where my cursor is rotating. So as you can see, this is the indicated streets that have malfunctioning lights. Those in red is here. It's in our street here, another street here. As I went around the town, the barangay rather. So this is the red lines, which are the affected streets. So number 2, dig deeper by knowing what causes it and why until now it is still a problem. So based on my interview from certain barangay officials, so a common thing they said is that there is insufficient budget from the LGU as of the moment to fully implement and fully operate the streetlights for our barangay. So it's given less importance and priority than other projects. And the project is still unfinished despite the streetlights being established there for a few months already. I don't know exactly the date, but it was still around last year. And still now February, it's still not working. So it poses many problems for our residents here. Number 3, know how this certain problem affects the people or the community. As I said a while ago, it affects the people in a way that it loses its purpose to provide the illumination, protection, and security for the night. It may lead to various crimes, especially in streets with poor visibility, increased risk to accidents, and may feel that the neighborhood are less safe when there is malfunctioning streetlights. So number 4, what solution do you propose? Design a system using logic circuits. So I proposed a design that will somehow solve the problem. So a centralized automatic streetlight system with the use of the logic gates. So it works with a daylight sensor that will capture sunlight. So if daylight is absent, then it will automatically turn off the sensor and at the same time automatically turn on the streetlight system. This is applicable to all the streets that have the same design, but I say the same design. As you can see in the picture a while ago, the streetlights there are like parallel connected to each other. So the streetlights works in a parallel series connection rather. So the other streets in our neighboring streets also have the same pattern of lights. So that is what I meant by applicable to have this to the same design. And I also included a feature in the form of an emergency street light, in which it is a solar powered LED that will turn on if the street light system in that street does not work during nighttime. So proceeding, number 5, I date and work on your prototype. So label the design. So as you can see, this is my design using logically. So as you can see, it consists of many street lights. There are 16 for each section. As you can see in if you recall my map a while ago, there is that long street. So this is the replica of the long street that was have malfunctioning lights. So more of this will gonna be go through in the demo video. So I'm just gonna do a quick preview. So the important things to know is the inputs. We have here the daylight sensor. It will logic 0 if it's night and logic 1 if it's day. The power and the manual switch, which can be turned off, on or off manually. So as you can see, the lights here at the sides, this is the emergency light, which will turn on in the event of the street lights not functioning. And another feature is a vehicle alarm, which will act as an alarm buzzer when a vehicle is approaching a certain intersection or a certain road. So this feature is to help our other individuals that are maybe physically challenged, like the deaf and mute people, so or the blind, or I just felt like this could help some other people that are not physically capable and have struggles facing when going outside. So validate your design using simulation. So I'm going to proceed to logically. There I will provide a demonstration, and I will also include the pictures I have added while conducting the activity.
So welcome to my Arduino circuit demo. So as you can see from my initial design, I made some significant changes because this time we were tasked to create a prototype. So the difference is that in my actual circuit in the previous lab, when we use logic gates, I have my main element was the street lights, right? So I have here, this will be represented by these 8 LED lights here. And next, since I don't have a slide switch, I only had to use one push button for the daylight sensor that acts as the switch. So I'll show it in my demo in a while. So my next part of the circuit is the vehicle alarm system, where it is placed in the intersections, so it could be a warning. So I have it here, this red LED. This is the vehicle alarm, and the motion sensor, which is represented by this another push button right here at my right point of view. So this is the overview of the circuit right here. So let's test it out. So I have here my code. I'm gonna test it out. Upload. So let's go first to the first condition, right? So this lights turn on when it's night time, right? So assuming I have here my push button, which serves as the light sensor, it will be at high state if it detects no more light. So in case let's try, if it's nighttime scenario, the push button must turn high, meaning the daylight sensor is, if the daylight sensor is high, the push button is high. If they are high, it means that it's nighttime. So the street lights go on. So I don't have a light switch, I only just press it. So that's it. So automatically it turns off. So I did not program it to turn off because they act on a sensor system, right? So it's just a representation. So logic 1 means no lights absorbed, right? So immediately if it light is detected, it will return to logic 0 because this is how the street light system works. So it's here. And next is my vehicle alarm system. So it comes with a buzzer and an alarm. So the motion sensor here, this button right here at the right, will serve as the motion sensor. So if the motion sensor tracks a vehicle coming, it will alarm. So it must be put in the intersections as it's a parallel counterpart here in my design. So that is this is my Arduino circuit demo. So thank you.